Welcome back to your medical coverage. You may have seen some information lately about hepatitis A. Just recently, Aldi recalled frozen berries because they were linked to a Hep A outbreak, but it's much bigger of a health issue than that. So we have Dr. Laura Waters, you know her, pediatrician with Mercy, talking today with us about the symptoms and things that we can do to prevent it.
Yeah, so hepatitis A is a virus that attacks the liver. So the classic symptoms that people might have are things like abdominal pain, vomiting, diarrhea, fevers. They can also develop fatigue, joint aches and pains. Their urine can become dark. And so in younger kids, they may not experience any symptoms, but in older children and adolescents, and then obviously adults as well, they'll usually develop symptoms for quite some time.
Okay, and so based on that Aldi recall, it seems like it can be spread through food, but person-to-person contact as well?
Majority of the time it is actually person-to-person. Okay. And so the food outbreaks are usually related to people that are handling the food or packaging it. So it's not so much that the food itself is infected, because in the U.S. we have such strong standards that the food is usually not infected. It's the people that are handling it that are not properly washing their hands. And so then they are contaminating the food or contaminating it, like at restaurants and things. They can contaminate surfaces and such and then spread it that way.
Okay, and so how can someone fight against this?
So the best way is prevention through vaccination. So a vaccine can be started as early as 12 months of age. So we now immunize all children against hepatitis A. So now this new generation is going to be protected. The first vaccination provides about 95% protection. The second vaccine, which is given 6 to 12 months after the initial one, protects 100%. If you also have hepatitis A or have had it, it does confer lifelong immunity. So it is a fairly easy thing to get protected against once you either had it or been immunized against it.
Okay, we want to put up some things from the CDC, some information about this is hepatitis A outbreak over the span of about 7 years from 2010 to 2017, and you can see that it's risen.
Yes, so since 2016, hepatitis A across the country has been on the rise. Currently, it's only in certain populations which are considered higher risk, so homeless, recently incarcerated, homosexual men. And so there is a rise across the country, and so a lot of local health departments are trying to combat that through vaccination programs. But as those spill over into the rest of the population, it is important to get vaccinated and protected against hepatitis A because unfortunately your symptoms last from anywhere from 2 to 6 months.
Oh, wow. Okay. And you could see from that map that we looked at that Missouri is one of the states that has been infected with Hep A.
Yeah.
All right. Dr. Laura Waters, can people get in touch with you on Facebook or otherwise if they have questions, call your office?
Yes. So they can call the office. They can also call their physician. And then I do have a Dr. Laura Waters Facebook page.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Very helpful as always. We appreciate you being here.